Also, okay, I just filmed Prometheus. I'm doing this now. I saw Snow White and the Huntsman last night, which I've been wanting to see because it looked a hell of a lot better than Mirror Mirror, even though it looked beautiful. The storyline and everything else looked like shit. So I went and saw Snow White and the Huntsman instead. Not much can be said for it. It's very disappointing. It's 2 hours long. It could have been an hour and a half. I was by the hour and a half mark. I was so bored. I wanted it to be over. It dragged on. It plodded through the plot that was fairly thin. And Charlize Theron carried that movie completely. What is there to say about Snow White? Snow White and the Huntsman follows the story of Snow White. More the Grimm fairy tale version, not the Disney version, which it shocks me to believe that people actually, when they saw the trailer for Snow White and the Huntsman, were so angry that they ruined a family classic. I just facepalmed hard because I've read all the Grimm fairy tales, and they're not family classics. It follows Snow White, whose mother died when she was a child. Her father immediately shacked up with a woman he found who was a prisoner during an opposing war. Her name was Ravina. She's played by Charlize Theron. Marries her within a day of meeting her, and then kills him. So she's left, and she puts Snow White up in a castle, kind of like Rapunzel, and just locks her away, and she takes control of the kingdom, and she's a really crappy queen, and, you know, the story. Snow White escapes, and goes to the castle across the way, where the Duke that used to, I don't know, I guess he used to work for her father. He was the Duke to her father. He got away to another castle. That's far away, and Ravina doesn't, you know, bother them. So she escapes and tries to go back over there to get help to overthrow Ravina. And she meets the Huntsman, who's Thor, and that's basically the plot. Dwarves show up. One of them's Nick Frost. I mean, that's a plus. And Toby Jones. And Ian McShane. But they didn't get actual dwarves in that mid-war. Dave is very angry, and I'm kind of on his side about this. Yes, we got A-list actors, but at the same time, they're dwarves. You could have cast actual dwarves who are looking for work. It's ridiculous you didn't. So, the cast is Charlize Theron as Ravina, who actually carries this movie. She overacts a little bit, but she's allowed to because she's Charlize Theron, and the script was crap, and everyone else did not that great of a job. Kristen Stewart, who I have seen several movies in where she's okay, was not good in this movie. Not really. She can't pull off a British accent. She can't close her mouth. I had an issue with this, and it just, she tried really hard, but she did not make anything good. Chris Hemsworth, who is becoming massively famous, and I adore the man. He's one of the only few men who should keep his hair long forever. He tried to play Scottish. He basically played Thor trying to do a Scottish accent, which made me laugh the entire time. Because I was thinking about Thor. And then he had axes instead of hammers, and I was like, just give that man a hammer, he will whoop ass with it, okay? He did okay, but he wasn't amazing. He had no plot. He had no character development. Like I said, the best character was the villain, was Charlize Theron. And I really was rooting for her, but nothing goes that way in these fairy tales. That's about it. That's the plot. That's the storyline. That's the acting. It's there, but it's not that good. I say a lot. I should stop doing that. But, so yeah, Snow White and the Huntsman gets a 3.5 out of 5, or a 7 out of 10. It's okay, but if you have other things to do, do them. The costuming I kinda had an issue with too, but I'm not gonna go into that. Yeah, it's alright. It's mediocre. I wouldn't necessarily suggest it. It's not worthy to see in the big screen. You're going to be rooting for the villain the entire time, so I don't think that's what they intended, but you will. So, there's that. I know it's not the greatest review, but it's been a long week, so thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, and suggest movie titles for me to review. I have a list of them, and I'm trying to get them done for you guys, and you'll get a shout out when I review them for you guys. So, thanks for watching. Goodbye.